Hello everyone, welcome to lesson 11 of my PySimpleGUI lessons. In today's video, we're going to learn how to update input text elements. First, let's import PySimpleGUI as SG and then move the layout. Let's use input text elements with I, so we can do the for loops. We can do for I in ABCD, and don't forget the key here. After this, let's make a new line. Inside we can make two buttons. One says OK, and the other button can say cancel. Okay, after the layout, we do window equals sg.window Python learning layout while true event values equals window.read, and then remember to write print event here. If event equals none, then we break, and then window.close. Okay, so let's run this to make sure it works. Okay, so now there's 4 lines of input text elements, A, B, C, and D, and under there's 2 buttons, OK and cancel. And OK and cancel, when you click the buttons, they get printed out because of the print event. Now let's look at the input text elements. So for every single one of them, I gets assigned to A, B, C, D, and they come over here. So there are 4 A, B, C, D, and since they get printed this out, and the key is also I, then that shows how the key is also A, B, C, and D. And then now let's move on to updating the input text elements. In the while true loop, we put another event. Let's make it so that when we press the button OK, the input text element changes. So we put OK here, and then let's focus on D right here. So since the key over here, we just need to write D. We write window D. Let me teach you a new function. It's called setFocus. This focuses on the insertion point, which is this flashing line right here. Like, let's rerun this. And right now the insertion point is at the really top of A, at the really front of A. If we press OK, it'll come to D. So there's another way of writing setFocus. You can use lowercase set_focus. This is another way of writing it. It has the same results. It starts at A and it goes to D. So after this, another one is window D dot set tooltip. Like before, this makes a tooltip, so we can just write this is a tooltip to show the results and run it. So right now, as you can see, if I put my cursor on D, nothing happens. That's because this is in the event OK. So we press OK. Then we put our cursor on it. This is a tooltip shows up. Yeah, this is a tooltip. Alright. After the set tooltip, there is the update. Window d.update. Okay, we used this one before. Obviously there's the values changes what appears on the screen. Let's say 1, 2, 3. So right now it's D, and once we press OK, it'll turn into 1, 2, 3. Next we have the disabled. Disabled works for input text elements. It's a boolean. It's either true or false. If it's true, then once we run this, press OK, we won't ever be able to edit this, no matter how hard we try. If the disabled is false, then once we run this and we want to type something, we can easily type. Okay, After the disabled, we have the select. Select is basically like selecting stuff with our cursor like this. This is like selected. If we want this line to be selected, we simply write true, and after running it, we press OK. This line will be selected. If this is false, then after we run this, press OK. This 1, 2, 3 won't be selected. After select, there's the visible. Another boolean. If we write true, then after we press OK, this line will still be here. However, if we turn this into false, then we run it and press OK, this line will disappear. The space for it is still here, it's just invisible now. True. And then after the visible, we have text color. Text color, let's say red. So now we run it, and remember to always press OK. After OK, the letters become red. So that's what text color does, and same as background color. Sorry. Background color, let's say blue. Let's run it. So after we press OK, the background turns blue. Alright, and last we have move cursor to. Let's say the end. So move cursor moves to wherever you write. So right now, if we run it and press OK, we'll know how the cursor moves to the very back. We can't really see it very clearly. Let's turn this to white. When we rerun this, and then press OK, then it's really obvious that the insertion point moved to the very back. Alright, that concludes lesson 11 of my PySimpleGUI course. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. And remember, learning at work for tuition is easier than addition.